enemies. They were fighting with the most dangerous of all gases in the mine, highly explosive and flammable methane, CH4. Methane is a gas lighter than the air, so it gathers next to the ceiling. And so these people were coming to the mine every morning, crawling on the ground, with this kind of long torches trying to burn out the gas before it will get explosive. Now, if you come a bit closer to me here, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the minus on the left side. I will show you how it works. Checking how much gas is in the air. If there was too much, it was not burning out like we see now, but exploding, killing or burning miners. Their only protection was to have wet clothes. Generally, about 10% of miners were losing their lives down here every year up till the 19th century. But still, miners were happy to work here because they were just rich people. Each miner was allowed to take a fist of salt, later a small bag of salt, up to the surface each day. Salt was more precious than silver, so it's like your boss allowed you to take a piece of silver every day home from work. They could even afford for hiring other people to work for them. Plus, of course, they were stealing salt, so they were really rich. And that's why we didn't have slaves, women or kids down here. Different than the coal mines, here only men and only highly qualified miners. Now, before we will leave the chamber, have a look please also at the wooden pillars here. When miners saw something like this in the past, and especially when they heard the noise of breaking timber, they knew that it's time to run, to evacuate fast. Of course, these were taken from the other chambers. I can assure you the ceiling won't collapse on us today, especially that nowadays we are using a bit more modern warning systems than a sound of a breaking timber. One of them is well visible on the ceiling in this chamber. This metal pipe with the blue box next to it is a photogeometric probe, checking how fast the rocks are moving in this area. If this device will start making noise, it will mean that we have only about 5 weeks for evacuation. So as you can see, it's not so bad. When they heard the noise of breaking timber in the past, they had about 5 seconds to leave the chamber. So I guess I prefer the new one. But just in case, let's better get out of here and go to the system.